This is no minor undertaking before you, pilgrim. You will be named Hammer or Anvil. Which of those is up to you?
Nice.
Ah, a strapping fellow. Perhaps today's festivities will prove...
Thanks!
I'll be down here.
Nice.
I'll wait down here.
Just off that thing! Get over here! Get down!
The heart! Hit him in the heart!
Know where you are! Go away! Please! Go away! Get off that thing! Get down! Get off!
His heart, Mr. DeWitt!
Stop running! Get off that thing! Get down! Cut it out of you! Everything hurts!
Looking for more!
Cut it
Hey, don't point that at me.
That'll do.
Time for atonement is at hand. He acts for God and fatherland. These words ring true without exemption. We must prove ourselves worthy of redemption.
Milksop! Open it.
You bet.
There he is! Come on, trap him!
Over there, a crow.
Your chance for atonement is at hand, Pilgrim. Do thy failures offend. Fidelity seems unsure. Is Lincoln truest friend? Or Columbia, bright and pure?
closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will. Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. And I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents. What happened to these children?
Red means stop.
What are
Green
they?
means go.
Where have you been?
This
Cabin
is
in
the
Arcadia?
all little girls
Little
know.
sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Compromise? Is that why we came? Well, I say you should have.
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir. Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
Shouldn't have drank so much when I was pregnant. Not changing it now.
I told her.
Mr. DeWitt. We'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of Invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Private... No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that. What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of...
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Good day to you, sir.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon.
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you think we wouldn't
Cohen
notice?
sends those masks out in some kind of
The
box.
assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
Must be somewhere else.
It's trash. I don't think so. Hit the brakes, you tramp!
Or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me!
Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
They're all gone.
I don't have all
See that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trenet, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Oh, it's lovely.
Gotta find that box.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, music does something to me. Especially something in this
Yes.
way. It's almost primal, isn't it? Part of us that exists. Thought,
Nothing.
Logic, purely
Only one place left.
The finest music touches us. Places.
that we never knew existed.
Yes.
Can you turn it? I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing. Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's ghost.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
Would you like me to?
There you are, you little son of a bitch.
I would like so much.
In this piece, Cohen intended to show us the struggle of the great...
You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Amazing what it feels.
Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
It's temporary.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Dance, dance, move! Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! The stick!
Save him for God's sake!
My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in rapture anymore for the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
Let me ask you a few questions.
Questions? Yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You are more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art. Strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cold son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Mr. DeWitt!
Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty! To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt. Look up there.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Come back! I want the frosting! I want it. Come on. Let's work something out!
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to real acting. Can't hear my...
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this. When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know? I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
Mr. DeWitt, splicers.
I want these scars.
Two's my lucky number. I do everything in twos. In twos.
Nose to the grindstone! I thought you were my friend!
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive. Mr. DeWitt, look.
Andrew Ryan reminds us we all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us.
An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
feels revolting.
Store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Wash my hands. Cleanliness equals success.
Come on. Just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now. All in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Splicers. I don't think they see us. If you keep quiet, maybe we can drop even the odds.
Yeah. Even lay down a trap or two.
You!
Look up there.
Sander Cohen, I'm always ready to cut a record or put on a show. Said he... You!
skip on the cock. You hear me, Phil? It's my pot! Mine! Rise to the challenge! Let's get down to it!
Seems right up your alley.
Come on. Something challenging. Ready.
Baby, it's gotta be tonight for sure. We'll be wed, you'll share my bread, and mine'll be thine, and thine'll be mine, all of the time.
Nothing could happen to my boy.
You look puzzled.
His eye on rapture. Keep your eye on the parasite.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I saw you looking at her, staring at her bosoms like some sailor.
Seriously. Am I the only one with balls around here?
Please, just say something for Mother. The home is just an extension of the womb. It's my responsibility. Franklin, get Mother's cream out.
Might be a star.
down here.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who will hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you. They will be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. And once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam, they cut a less sympathetic figure. Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with it.
A jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
Nicotine brand cigarettes. Rapture's choice. Your choice.
Looks like the plasma department is back there. I'm sure we'd find something useful there.
Can you get this open?
No problem.
Question, are you a man or a slave?
Got it.
2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
He always will adore you, faithful to his dying day. Your vows may break, your heart may ache, but keep it to the bitter.
Don't make me come find you.
You use possession, you'll
Don't
did I do wrong?
I'm looking! Get up. Get up.
Thanks.
You want to thank me? Next time, try ducking.
Cravings? Welcome to the circus of value! No refund? Welcome to the circus of value! No refund, no return!
It's freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the ice rink.
Nobody gets even a sip unless I say so. You got it. Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man.
15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to real acting. Recognize me, test you.
That's all I've got! Breathe to it! Breathe!
Don't expect coddling from me.
Show me how much you love me!
Mr. DeWitt, the plasmid? Have you forgotten what we came for?
Locked. Elizabeth?
Child's play. It's done.
Damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
I think I can help.
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might exist, but don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
I know you're the client and all, but I've gone about far enough without a few answers.
My purpose here is none of your concern. Consider me a means to an end.
And why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections. An account is in arrears. My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the bathysphere's back that way.
Go ahead.
You got a friend over?
I use box.
Open it.
You're hurt!
I push you to grow to overcome!
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
Well, that's an example of a few bad eggs ruining it for the rest of us. Rapture was being undermined by a growing number of undesirable types. Where would you put them?
Man, I'm planning a big comeback. You know anybody?
You keep your eye on the ball. How you stay on top? Eye on the ball.
That one. Now!
This entire time! Where'd you go?
Now!
All right!
Do it. Now!
Okay!
Automated turrets from take what's yours, get exactly the
If Sally's not your daughter, what's she to you? Why risk life and limb?
This is part of the job.
You owe me no explanation.
She's just another orphan. After Fontaine went down, City was lousy with her.
And?
I don't know. You have a reason for every stupid thing you've ever done? She started showing up, looking peaked. More fool me to feed the brat. Should have known she would never leave.
How did you lose her?
It's none of your business. Something about you doesn't sit right.
Yes?
Wouldn't peg you as the rapture type. Not even a little.
If you mean I have no interest in joining the Andrew Ryan book club, you'd be right. Just another set of fanatics with a different set of books.
I gamble.
What?
You asked me how I lost Sally. I gamble. Took her somewhere kids got no business being. I was winning. In a place like that, you don't let a kid out of your sight.
But you did.
Yeah, and here we are. But the million-dollar question is, what's she to you?
I have an interest in reuniting you with her. Isn't that reason enough?
Let's hope Cohen was on the level when he said this is where we'd find Sally.
I can only imagine what they would do with a child in a place like this.
Cohen's halfway to Splicetown. Probably thought putting a child in prison would be high art.
The sooner we find her, the better.
Come on
Sally!
out there! Hopper's got all sorts of plans. You come out!
Sally! Come out of there!
I can't see her.
What are you doing?
This is a schematic for the venting system. It shows there are more vents like this one in electronics, the bistro, returns, the book department, and the appliance show floor.
So?
If she's in there, there are only 6 vents she can come out of. Now there are 5. All these vents are connected to the central heating unit. If we close them off and turn the heat up, she'll be forced out through the central exhaust. It's the only exit.
You want to burn her alive?
No, we just make it hot enough to flush her out.
Can't do that.
Look, either we find her, or one of those splicers will.
All right. Where are the other vents?
Up ahead.
It's locked.
Okay. All done.
Come on, love. Oh, Mickey just wants to give you a little squeeze. You don't want to disappoint your old uncle now, do you?
You come out of there! Ain't no fair keeping that tasty atom locked up in your stomach. Ain't no fair.
Quiet, you yegg. She comes out for the honey, not the vinegar.
I'm a ready. I love you.
See the vent? Over there. Two down. Where to now? I'll be down here.
Where's the mirror? Oh, sorry, honey. I have been in the weeds this entire shift. Oh, that's just terrific. Oh, the two of you. Oh, and a doctor, no less. Now, you be sure to bring me some pictures of you in the gown now, you hear? Cup of joe, sweetie? Oh, would you like to hear today's specials, or are you already decided? We got a real fine key lime pie. We serve it nice and cold. Nice and cold. Well, there's the peach cobbler, which is a personal favorite, or the Neapolitan ice cream, which all the kids now seem to love. But if you ask me, I'd go for the layer cake. Oh, will you close your mouth?
That one! Now!
On it!
For a racket. Come out and show yourself.
I can't breathe!
Fuck you!
Done!
I am not some...
Halfway there.
Elizabeth!
Done!
What is that thing in there?
It's a radar range. Never could figure out if the thing's designed to cook a turkey or a splicer.
Damn door's got a key code lock. No way to get in without knowing what it is.
Who hides from the light? Rise to the challenge!
All I could think was, there are millions of bacteria in each drop of saliva. Did he brush his teeth? Well, what if he touched a doorknob and then put his fingers to his lips? I waited weeks for that kiss. And ruined.
No!
Peanut? I'm home early.
Did you give him my message?
Oven of the future, huh? Yeah, the kid got hold of that damn radar range last night. Started trying it out. Oven of the future, huh? Yeah, the kid got hold of that damn radar range last night. Started trying it out on everything. Apples, marshmallows, spoons. Had himself a fine time until our Pekingese stepped in the way. And for some reason, I'm the one in touch with the wife. Well, I locked the damn thing up. Oh, so don't forget the code. It's 3958.
endless snarl and turmoil. Perhaps we should... To accept less is